Welcome to our live react from Sounds of Stadia for today's Google Connect event. I should say Stadia Connect, really, shouldn't I? It's not Google. But hey, Stadia Connect. So strike one for Tom right there. I'm here, obviously, with Chris to my left today and Richie to my right.
Hello there.
So today we are obviously waiting for the event at 5 p.m. So in 10 minutes right there. We are going to be reacting live, really, along with the news that's going to be coming out. So stay tuned. But in the moment, we got 10 minutes or so. So, gents, how are we feeling about this, Chris?
Great, hyped, excited, anxious.
Anxious.
Name another word. Well, after our predictions and some of the leaks that came out prior to today, well, not leaks, they were ESRB ratings, which for those who don't know, it's the ratings board who basically sign off a game as certified as green lit, good to go. And
it's kind of a leak because they were unannounced games that are now rated for Stadia.
Unannounced and now sort of like semi-announced.
Yeah, but it kind of did shine a light on one of our predictions.
We won't talk about. No. That's not. I'm too butthurt about that already.
Yeah. Who's going to keep score actually?
Yeah.
There's only going to be 1 point actually dished out.
Well, that's it, really, isn't it? We're going to figure this out soon enough.
The thing I'm enjoying about that prediction that is likely to get is because it was inspired by Chris.
I'll have the crust that you leave from your pizza.
Nice.
Well, I did decide as well that if it is a draw, actually has to buy us all pizza.
All right, okay, that seems fair.
She protests, but it's now live. So Ashley, sorry.
All right, so what I'm going to do first of all is I'm just going to push out a notification, let people know that we are now live. Those of you following along in chat as well, spread the word, let the world know. We're going to live react to this. It's going to be fantastic. We're really looking forward to it. It's still going to be obviously a very important event for all of us, first of all, because this is the first big Connect that we're going to have since November.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The last one was back in November, 2019. Yeah. All them back when we were allowed out the house.
Might have even been prior to that, thinking about it. Who knows?
I actually have the videos up.
Yeah.
I can't remember at all.
We should point out as well that they've not actually given us a link for the stream yet.
Yeah.
So here we are 8 minutes out from their event, and they are yet to post any kind of.
I'm constantly watching Twitter and YouTube, looking for the link right now.
Quick shout outs to Jinxage Gaming. I believe he's one of the admins of the Google Stadia UK group. So if you don't follow along with that already, make sure you do get involved. Right there, we've got Ashley in chat. We've got Holly in chat. We've got Iman in chat. Iman. Sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. We've got Roger. Roger, thank you for coming back. We've got Michael John. How are you doing? Thank you very much for coming along. 5 minutes-ish to go. We're currently just waiting for the link from Google. So from the Stadia team.
Has anyone in the chat got any predictions while we're waiting? I know we give our predictions on this week's episode of the podcast, which is going to be very redundant after today. Yeah. Or you can go back and watch it and just see how much we got wrong. But yeah, throw some ideas in the chat. We'd love to know what you think in regards to your own predictions.
Absolutely. Definitely drop those in there. And in the meantime, I'm going to take to the Twitterverse. Let the world know what is happening.
Well,
as if people don't already know.
It's not happening because apparently Google don't know how to use YouTube.
Google Spain's just tweeted out as well.
Excellent.
Stadia Connect, no link, just popcorn emojis ready to go.
Do you think the guys in Spain are just for Google, where's the link?
They're doing the exact same thing we're doing, just sat there watching.
We love this professionalism, don't we?
Yeah.
Donde estas?
I could go for some popcorn right about now, actually.
Yeah, I could assume. To be fair, whilst in isolation, anything that somebody mentions, I can all of a sudden instantly go for. Yeah, chocolate.
Imagine popcorn.
Don't even. I could kill for chocolate right now.
Idea. I'm guessing crunchy things on while you're mic'd up. It's probably not smart.
Barry, sorry, Iman. I appreciate the. Obviously, I'm terrible with names, so thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He gets ours wrong all the time.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
You do.
That. Didn't we have Mitchie on the podcast once before?
Typo.
Mitchie wrote.
Mitchie is my identical twin brother from a different reality.
Fair.
In reality, where Stadia post the link online so we can get the stream up.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna mad refresh the page at the moment. in the background.
Michael John's just asked where the super chat button is. I don't think we actually have enough subscribers to access that yet, do we?
We're too small.
We're too little. Too babby. Too babby tier.
If you want in future streams for us to have a super chat button, make sure you like and subscribe to us.
Yeah, please do. It obviously helps us grow the channel as well, and we'd love to keep doing this. We'd love to spend more time doing it, but at the moment, jobs, even under the current circumstances, jobs take our priority. But we want to grow this. We obviously want to make this more full time. We love doing it. Absolutely.
You can tell that. Literally at 4:30 today. Bear in mind, it's now 5 to 5. I was still at work.
Yeah, Richie got back in like 5 minutes.
It's like it is only like a 5-minute drive, especially with no traffic. But within 5 minutes of leaving work, I was sat here. 10 minutes, sorry.
That's commitment, just to bring you viewers out there the latest content reactions live.
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
working on it. Working on it.
Don't worry, Tom. It's not you. It's not you. I blame Mitchie.
Oh, okay. All right.
You'd think they'd tweet something out well before 4 minutes to go, wouldn't you?
I mean,
or is this just Google being...
We've had this scheduled since Sunday.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, we're not even super chat level yet, and we can manage scheduling a day.
Well, we only really figured out the live thing recently, but hey, you know, we learned that. We learned it. We're growing. All right, there we go.
Yeah, but we don't own the platform.
Twitter's out there. Thank you, Ashley, for the share as well. Yeah, very much appreciated. 100%. Lots of.
How long do we suspect this is going to go on for, gents? We never theorised that. Are we thinking a quick 10 minutes in the pan, or are we talking a good half an hour meaty segment?
I wonder whether we've got like a solid hour of event.
Yeah, I'm thinking it needs to be at least half an hour. But I'm thinking if they want to cover new games, they want to cover new like release of content, reiterating some of the stuff that they haven't come yet. You're looking in half an hour to an hour. Yeah. And as I mentioned on the podcast, I think there's probably a lot going to be stuff that they were playing for EA, not EA. EA might be there, but for EE. E3!
E3! What? Why do you keep referencing EE?
Yeah, some of the stuff that they were planning for E3 is probably might be in this Connect.
All right. So, do you want another pizza bet?
No.
My money.
Chris just really wants pizza.
Yeah,
I do. I really do want pizza. My money's on about the 2025 mark, I reckon.
Really? That short? 2025?
I think they're going to try and keep it as short and sweet. It should be quite fast paced, but I don't want it to be bogged down with any long, lengthy, talky bits in the middle. It needs to be game, announcement, whatever they've got.
I think one thing that I sort of expect from this is the fact that because we don't have a stage presence for this is probably once again like the GDC stuff going to be video format only. Just video clip to video clip to video clip. We're probably there are going to be shorter segments because the transition will be a lot smoother. There won't obviously be the whole like awkwardness between people leaving stage, presenter coming back on, presenter leaving, next person, and that sort of thing as well. KB Ubuntu, Erwin in chat as well. Thank you very much for joining us. Shout out to you guys right there. Guys, as I say, we've got 2 minutes to go before this goes live. 2 minutes, 2 earthly minutes. I don't know what are the time frames that you guys keep, but
well, a minute and bars might be a bit shorter.
But we are going to be reacting to this live. We are just waiting for the link right now, which is why the background above us right here is all a little bit plain Jane Stadia platform right there. Let us know your predictions in chat. Get those predictions in chat. I want to see what you guys think. What you guys think is going to be announced today. I've seen a couple already.
People who matter.
Holly says Assassin's Creed bundle, praying for Batman trilogy. Anybody else that we've got out there? Let us know. We'll call them out. Some more sports games, Owen says. Ashley says she hopes for an alcoholic ice blast.
Gene says get the notes ready so we can take scores.
I
think Ashley's comment was in reference to Chris saying he wants anything from isolation.
I missed that bit. Missed it.
That Tango Ice Blast.
Tango Ice Blasts. Yeah.
I did pick up some Hooch passion fruit and mango today.
Hooch.
Yeah,
wow.
That's exactly the reason I had it. I saw the can on the shelf. I had that reaction. I haven't had Hooch, let alone this flavour. So
I remember when they brought it back out and you went mad on it for a little while.
It's sugary lemonade with alcohol. What's not to like?
All right, we are currently scouring the Stadia-verse.
People are saying PUBG in the chat, and it has been rated by the ESRB for Stadia.
All right.
A few games today.
And Octopath Traveler.
No, I don't. Octopath Traveler and WWE 2K Battlegrounds, which is an interesting turn of events as well, right there.
All right, so 10 seconds ago, Made by Google's Twitter page tweeted something about the healthcare workers and using the Google Pixel. So someone at Google is alive and well. Evidently not the person running the Stadia account.
Yeah.
Because we are now, I make it 5 o'clock.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I also make it 5 o'clock and I see nothing as of yet. Oh, one new notification. Stadia Connect, here we go. All right. Oh, 16 minutes. It's a video.
So it's not even a premiere.
It's a video.
So do I win the pizza?
I try and get this here, guys.
Depends.
All right.
So it's just a post.
Live edit.
Oh, well. I haven't had that notification. Oh, there it is, notification.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not from Stadia still. Stadia, what's the damage?
All right. Let's see. All right. I am currently the 10-second marker, guys. You line yourselves up.
All right.
I haven't even found the video yet.
Right, 10-second mark. Tell me what you got.
Where's the video at?
Chris, I'll drop the link in chat for anybody who does want to grab that right there. This is the link directly to it.
Appreciate it, Tom. Thanks for that, mate.
That's okay. I'm actually very surprised that it's a video, first of all. I'm just going to put that out there to chat right now. I wasn't expecting it to be a video. I was just expecting at least sort of like a live react.
At least.
Yeah, a premiere.
So we're all starting on 10 seconds.
10 seconds, yeah.
Right.
On your call, Tom?
I'm at 10-second mark.
Ready?
There you go.
Okay, I'm going to count it in. We're going to do it on go. Okay, so I'm going to go 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Go. All right.
Everyone's got the safety message. Oh, there we go.
Okay, we got the noise.
Yep.
I'm good so far.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Phil, and welcome
Doing
to
that
today's
turn your
Stadia
camera on
Connect.
thing.
In every Stadia Connect, we aim to share the latest news about playing games on Stadia and how the
Fake
platform is
background,
evolving and growing. You can see right away that
That
there's
one is.
something different
Oh
about
man,
this
wouldn't you
Connect.
just love
like
that
many of you,
white
I'm spending
screen?
all of my time at home, and so
Imagine
are
it's
the rest of the
blinding.
Stadia team. During this unique time when we are feeling confined, games enable us to explore and connect in really meaningful ways. Playing games at home, we can step outside through our imaginations into fantastic worlds. Playing with friends together online bridges the physical barriers between us.
Great.
Whether it's with friends down the street,
Oh,
across
mouse,
town,
keyboard,
or
and
around
controller.
the world, games can be a great connector. A few weeks ago, we opened up Stadia to everyone in our 14 launch countries to experience
the list.
Stadia for free.
Yep.
And included a number of free games players can enjoy with Stadia Pro for 2 months on us. If you haven't yet begun playing games free on Stadia, we welcome you to join in today. You can play across a number of screens, including on devices you already
Chat, let us know
own.
if there's anything that needs
Get
changing
playing
with
in a
volume
matter
and
of
so on
seconds with a
as
Gmail
well.
account and a connection to the internet. Today, you can begin playing games on Stadia 2 ways. The first, we're giving everyone new to Stadia 2 months of free games through Stadia Pro. And we've already extended free Stadia Pro for existing members
Yep,
for 2
that
months
we know.
as well. You can start playing all of those games right away across your compatible
games,
devices without waiting for installs, downloads,
Yep.
or updates. And remember, you don't have to buy anything to start playing these games. The second option is to simply buy the games you want directly from the Stadia store. Your access to those games will never expire, so you'll always be able to play them. When Stadia is free, you just pay for the games. So that's 2 ways you can choose to build your gaming collection with Stadia. 1, claiming free games through Stadia Pro, and 2, purchasing individual games through our
I think it's
store.
good that they're reiterating that because
Yeah.
it dresses the Netflix
Over the last few months,
as
we've been
games thing
constantly
that
adding new
they had
games
at
to
launch.
Stadia. And I'm really happy to announce that we are bringing 5 games from Electronic Arts to Stadia. as
5
part of
EA
our partnership.
games!
It all starts with
Woo!
Star Wars Jedi Fallen
Yes!
Order, followed by
Yes,
Madden
I've just
NFL.
finished it! Just more credits over the weekend!
We're excited
Oh
to bring
my
these
God!
hugely popular franchises to
Right,
our
I'm buying it
players on
again.
Stadia in
1 point to
2020
Chris.
and beyond.
FIFA.
And we'll have more news to share about EA games on Stadia.
Oh, you
later this year.
beauties!
Now we're going to show you just
Mwah!
a few of the more than 100 new games you can play in 2020
Come on, Phil,
on
bring it.
Stadia. I'd like to invite some of the Stadia team to tell you all about.
I'm sweating now, boys. I'm sweating now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's real. Oh, it's real.
I'm Erin.
Erin.
I have one of the coolest jobs in the world. Working with developers to build features that unlock gaming experiences only possible on Stadia. Today, we're shining a spotlight on great games from devs big and small that you'll be able to play on Stadia. We'll start with one of the most energetic and critically acclaimed shooters of the year, the incredible Doom Eternal from the team at id Software.
Get that heavy metal soundtrack going on there. Yes! I absolutely love the Doom soundtrack.
It's amazing. I just think the soundtrack's better than the game itself, to be honest.
There's a box.
Controversial. Doom, it's a good game, I just couldn't get into it.
Still got it, yeah. I put too much time into it to send it back, but I'm still playing through it.
I didn't, I just couldn't get in the mood for it.
It's fair. It's fair.
I might revisit it in the future.
That's a clear promo right there for
Is now.
So at the moment it's still Chris 1-0 up.
If you haven't started playing Doom Eternal yet, you're missing out. It's ready to buy and play right now on Stadia. Now, here's a world of beauty and intrigue arriving today for purchase on the Stadia store.
Octopath?
Oh!
Yeah.
Did they say today? Did she just say today? I think she said today on the Stadia store.
It'll say at the end, won't it, out now or something.
Alright, there's a purchase for me straight away.
That is an amazing game, by the way.
Yeah.
I pretty much did everything you can do on Switch, and I loved every minute.
Wow.
That one's for you, Ashley, I'm going to suggest.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful announcements so far. I am happy. I'm content so far.
Yeah,
I'm content.
I'm just happy with Fallen Order. I would have taken.
I know, yeah.
We've got FIFA Fallen Order, Octopath Traveler. There's 3 big hits for me. I mean, probably not going to get any of them because I've completed 2 and the other's FIFA.
That's what I'm talking about. This is our chance.
That again, game soundtracks. That's on my list. That I listen to a lot of.
Let's see a game coming soon to the Stadia store. Creation and destruction collide in Rock of Ages 3.
Oh, good old Rock of Ages.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Look at it. This is going to be an absolute blast on stream. This is. There's going to be some absolute hilarious moments coming with this.
Cheese wheel.
Yeah.
I'm just checking the Stadia app.
No, I've literally just done the same.
Get a price for Octopath.
Good shout, Richie. Good shout. Yeah, you're totally right, Barry. What a way to kick that off with the.
I've got spoilers. I have spoilers. Do you want to say?
No.
All I'm gonna say is.
Who has points?
1-1.
Let's talk for a second about our free games with Stadia Pro.
Oh yeah, I've just seen it as well, Richie. I've just seen it.
Dead War are all available to play with Stadia Pro for free starting in May. Additionally, a new campaign mission add-on for Zombie Army 4 will be available to buy on the Stadia store soon. Let's find out more.
That was Giant Shark.
Lots of zombies.
For anybody who wants the TLDR, no, it's Zombie Army. It's made by the same. No, actually, no, I don't think it is. I think it's made by the same team who makes Sniper Elite.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the box art's very similar too. We'll find out in a second. I didn't realise it got so well reviewed.
Drop in, drop out co-op. Drop in, drop out co-op is interesting.
I'm worried about looking through this app now for more spoilers.
Yeah, I will note. I think we just confirmed that it's the Sniper Elite team because it said the X-ray cam for like shots.
Yeah, we have a price for Octopath. It's £49.99.
$49.99.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it on the Nintendo eShop?
I don't know.
Go big with them Nazi zombies.
Oh yeah.
Best of May. 2 days
Free.
away.
Absolutely.
I'm especially happy to share this one. A first on Stadia game about making games and then playing them with your friends.
First on Stadia.
Go.
Alright, what's this?
It looks like very Fortnite vibe.
It's very Fortnite. This is massively Fortnite.
Did we see a developer on it yet?
No, but they said the title was Crayta, Crayta. I saw it. Yeah.
Oh, that looks like Overcooked.
Crayta.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Interesting. It's very
Unit 2 games.
Summer.
Let's take a look at Wavebreak, coming first on Stadia.
It's very, very, very like open world interesting.
Could be fun.
What?
I was thinking Wavebreak for a second there.
Wavebreak.
Wavebreak. This looks crazy.
We did want a kart racer, Tom. Is this the best we're gonna get?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
If it plays well, it looks fun.
It's got a bear. I like
How can you predict this? How can you predict this?
This is just out of nowhere.
I'm going to
Punctronic.
hand the next part of the presentation off to my friend Catherine, another member of the Stadia team.
Guys, what do you think in chat? Let us know based on what you've seen so far. This is blowing my mind.
Every day on making Stadia a great place for gamers. Many of you have reached out to share your Stadia stories. Take a look.
Tom, didn't you record one of these?
I did record one. I've already recognized some people in that video as well.
Eagle eye out for Tom.
That surprises me the most about Google Stadia.
No downloads.
Hey, there's
ability
Meg.
to instantly launch the game.
No updates.
Was that Brian from
time?
No installs.
Instant, it's fast.
None of that exists.
Shout out to
on
Meg.
Stadia. You can just click and play.
Click play, and I'm off.
I can
I bet
load
their
games
chat's
and
popping
be
up
into them
right
within
now.
no
Yeah.
time whatsoever.
Hey! Cameo, baby!
Find time to just sit down and play a game. But what's cool about Stadia is it lets me just
Has changed a little bit then. Upgraded a little bit more since.
Yeah.
Disability.
And you've lost the glasses.
Cerebral palsy. I like the idea that I could play anywhere.
It's quite a sweet touch, that is.
Playing video games. I can just
Now we just need to wipe the smoke grin off your face, Tom, after being on that.
Lots of Destiny.
I can access my stuff
of
from anywhere.
Wherever I am, no matter what device I'm on.
I can play on TV, in living room. I can play on tablet, on bedroom. It's hard for me to imagine playing games any other way.
Can you play on the tablet in the bathroom, Tom?
Yay! Oh, boom! Fucking
Is that something that you had a script there?
yes, we were told to do something like
But it was
that.
also just the beginning of our work. In fact, since November,
Well,
we've
you made it
rolled
in the
out
advert.
constant
Yeah.
upgrades to Stadia.
Ooh, here we
all
go.
without you having to wait
Some
for
features,
a single
perhaps.
system update. Now, let's take a look at a few games where teamwork counts most. It's time for you and your friends to become firefighters in Ember.
Residents are trapped in a burning building
Is this
on
Overcooked with
124th Street.
firefighters?
We caught up with an Ember responder about to head inside.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be saving John, so I really better be going.
It's got that vibe, hasn't it? It's got that like,
Team Fortress, kind of a bit.
yeah.
Oh.
It's
John was on the John.
all right.
Alright, this needs to have core.
Great news for John.
It definitely looks like it.
Responders have come to help.
Yeah, it's got to.
There's just
Water
no
grenade.
reason to use traditional services when you've got Ember.
Actually, telling us next time wear a SRS t-shirt. I've
This
just come from
Tuesday,
work. I
John
didn't
is
have
about to
time.
rate his exceptional Ember experience.
1 star? Are you
Join Ember, the emergency services revolution.
Use games?
And become a
Curve Digital?
responder this May.
Curve Digital.
Let's
Okay.
take a peek at another first on Stadia game. where
That could be
players
quite fun.
work
We're getting
together
more of
to
these
get
party style games now, which is what
I'm
we've
game
definitely
for that.
said. Yeah, we need these kind of things.
There
Oh, here we go. Here it comes.
Come on.
You've said it's got to be out today, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Moonshine. Shout out to Coat Sync for this one.
Yeah.
We know they've been massively going at it on YouTube.
If it's not out of date, it needs to be a pro game.
All right.
Yeah.
Sunderland. Coat Sync, the publishers are based in Sunderland. Moonshine are based in Cornwall. So, kind of interesting.
Down the road, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like the UK's that big, really, is it? But this is going to be a lot of fun. Again, we've seen this, you know, We're gonna have countless hours of streaming this for sure. Just absolute madness.
Yeah.
You gotta pack everything. Literally everything has to be packed.
Was that a prison? I haven't actually been. I know they've been releasing all the level stuff on the YouTube, but I haven't been watching them because I don't want spoilers.
Yes, out now.
Whee!
Yes.
Well played. Well played. That's what we need. That's what you need, guys.
Right, gonna look for a price.
Oh, it's Andre.
Some of your questions. You've already seen a lot of great games during the Stadia Connect.
1999.
Brilliant.
We're looking forward to sharing
I'll
new
do it for
ways
that.
that Stadia can make world-class games available to more people. Today, we're thrilled to bring you a fantastic hit game you can play right away on Stadia without waiting for a download and without needing to pay for anything.
Yeah, Lonnie, I'd expect that, but you know, obviously different communities, you're gonna get trolls and different kinds of things there, but there it is. There's your 1-1.
Oh, do we know the price for this as well, gentlemen?
We do.
Yes, it is completely free as a pro game.
It is free as pro, yeah. It is in the same.
I've already got it.
Same boat as Destiny, guys. Same boat as Destiny. So it's going to be locked behind pro. It's a claim on pro, but free.
Yeah. But you know what? It's a game that I haven't tried because it's always been behind the paywall. Now's the time to get it. Now's the time to jump in.
Yeah.
Anyone else having fun?
I've always been intrigued with Battle Royale, but Fortnite didn't vibe with me. I didn't like the building mechanics, so PUBG might be...
Winner, winner, chicken dinner, baby!
Yeah.
AAA for free.
Yeah, and Stadia Pro 2 months free, so you can play PUBG for free for 2 months.
How'd you like them apples?
You can buy the game on its own, though. Yes, I know, but you can also just get it for free.
I think he means outside of pro
subscription. Yeah.
You can play PUBG for free on Stadia right now. No downloads, installs, or patches required. There is a click-to-play link in the description of this video. When you click it, you can quickly join Stadia Pro for free. You'll get
right, okay. I thought for a second that he was just announcing...
Yeah, I thought a second.
I thought he was just saying like Stream Connect, like literally just be like, boom, you're in.
With your friends
no, I think it's just gone to the start page. But
thanks for joining us.
Parachute.
Okay.
What we've shown today can help
as it stands, the scores are Tom 0, Chris 1, me 1.
We'll be back in another Stadia
Connect must die 3.
with more news to share.
Another Connect in summer.
Good, I like that.
Yeah.
Give us something to look forward to.
Then, when we'll be showing more games.
So that's essentially going to be the E3 presentation, isn't it? Surely.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. I think they'll probably split it.
Thanks for being here with us today. See you on Stadia.
Tixelpip, we're going to talk through chat in just a moment. We're going to get your views on things, talk about, you know, what our thoughts are on the announcements, what our thoughts on the announcements are, and so on in just a moment. All right. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. I'm going to leave this running in the background on mute now while we talk, gents. So we'll just talk about what we've seen just then. First things first.
One thing that didn't
go on
showcase.
Yeah.
Monopoly is also out today.
True.
It's also currently priced down from £30 down to £7.50 as a pro deal.
I will also say as well, another thing is Darksiders Genesis is now on a pro deal as well at $27.99 down from $34.99 too. So stuff there are things they haven't announced that are now live. So you might just want to check the app as well, just to have a look through and see what has changed right there.
And I'm just flicking through at the moment because some of the end cards kind of went through very quickly. So I've just noticed Rock of Ages is got a date for June.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just having a look. I'll shout out other things as I see them.
So
I'm actually looking for the pro games.
Tixelpip in chat says you can actually buy the game on its own though as well. Okay.
Yeah, it's £30.
So it's £30. You don't have to claim it on pro, which means then it isn't locked behind the pro paywall. So just to correct myself on that there. Monopoly Pro, £7.50. Yeah.
Zombie Army was 1st of May, if anyone missed that.
All the details coming out. So in terms of the big announcements, Yeah, I'm totally thrilled to bits to play through Jedi Fallen Order again.
Oh my god!
that for me is that's the flagpole. I know it's still an old game, but it was a game of the year contender that didn't get nominated for Game of the Year.
I will be very interested to see, being as both you and I have played through the entirety of that game already.
I have.
You finished it now? Okay.
Roll credits on Sunday.
Excellent. So it'll be very interesting to see how it performs in relation to console, because I know, Chris, you and I had some gripes about certain elements of that game that didn't perform up to scratch. So it'd be quite nice to see the differences right there.
Yeah, I had a few issues, especially early on. It took me a while for the combat to sync with me.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, the parry system is a bit broken.
Okay.
Even at the end of the game, I was struggling to get the timing down. I just couldn't. And there was some issues with camera movement and stuff, but we can get in that another time.
Absolutely. Tatwill in chat says, pretty good, not too much though, considering the fact they said 200 games this year. That is absolutely true, however. Please do bear in mind that we do have the biggest gaming season of announcements coming up soon in June. So when we hit that sort of like E3 peak window, that is probably when we're going to hear most of the announcements. So
it's like 6 weeks away.
Yeah.
And you know what? We've got some big drops today. What we've got
Oh my God, that's
today.
beautiful,
We've got Octopath Traveler. We've got PUBG all today. Monopoly. I know it wasn't in there, but that is again today.
Yeah.
And also another Connect coming in the summer.
So my guess is on the EA titles, and so we've seen Jedi Fallen Order, we saw footage of Madden, and we saw the title for FIFA. So we know those three are coming, but they said 5 EA games there as well. Now,
do you want to theorize what else?
I'm wondering whether they possibly look at bringing more EA Sports titles. Thinking of other franchises, they might bring NHL, they might bring the ice hockey to it. But I'm wondering whether they touch on bringing one of their big shooter titles to Stadia as well. Something like...
Actually, we've got 4. We've got Jedi Fallen Order, FIFA, Madden, and what I'm missing. Was that Jedi Fallen Order?
Yeah, they only announced 3 in that video.
Sorry.
Interestingly enough, though, the FIFA didn't have a annualization to it either.
It didn't. No. Good catch.
Does that mean it's going to be FIFA 21 out in the September time, in line with the rest of them?
I'm imagining it's going to be FIFA 20, because 21's kind of up in the air at the moment with the global football kind of on hold.
I'm just going to run through chat again, guys, in just a moment.
But Holly, yep, you're right. I think FIFA is going to be a massive pull, especially since there is no entry.
Yeah.
There's no pay entry.
Yeah. If you think about some people on console literally buy a PS4 and Xbox purely just to play FIFA. And
we know people do that.
Yeah, we've got friends who bought it just to play FIFA.
Yeah, buy FIFA,
next year's iteration, you need just to put your money down for the game, and the console's just up in the cloud. You've got a laptop, just play it on that.
Probably just buy a Premier Edition so you get the controller.
Let's just put it this way, right? You come to Christmas 2020, right? This year has been hard on everybody so far. There's going to be a lot of people who are now out of jobs and who are furloughed in the UK and earning less money. So, obviously the bank accounts are going to get hit. We're probably going to get hit by tax increases. Come the holiday season, when all of a sudden, FIFA 21 comes out and you've got kids and your kids want to play FIFA with their friends and so on. That's going to be coming out possibly on next gen or current gen, and you haven't got the console, so you have to either fork out the cost of the console, or you can get into Stadia for free and just buy the bloody game. Yeah. What are you going to take? Yeah, it's an obvious option. It is an obvious option.
Well, at the moment, 2 months free, you might as well subscribe now. You get the games over the next 2 months. If you're not into them games, you let your subscription lapse, and when the games come that you're interested in, you set up going again.
Tixel Pip says, I don't want to buy Fallen Order for the 3rd time, but I probably will. Yeah, I know that feeling, mate. Yeah, definitely in that boat there. I probably will. Do it. Well, do it.
I think I'm lucky because I didn't get to it. I got it on launch, but didn't get round to playing it until very recently. I think that's been in my favour because now I'm not going to buy it again.
Yeah. Jinxage Gaming says, I really wish they announced support for iOS. I'd love to play Stadia on my iPad. Yeah. Again, absolutely. I think it's a massive market they need to tap into. But obviously, this isn't just down to Google. I think the restrictions now are on Apple's end as opposed to Google's end. So Apple are going to buy as much bloody time as they can, because
don't Apple have weird restrictions on like streaming services and stuff, and that is holding it up?
They did, but that's been worked out recently.
All right.
There was a big storm that came about Netflix, for example. It was a big problem. Okay, so I'm just going to pause the video there just for a moment, just so we can have a look. So Stadia Pro claimed for free in May. We've got SteamWorld Dig 2, the Turing Test on May Pro. Okay, Spitlings Zombie Army 4 May Pro. We also have the current existing titles as well. So Destiny 2 is extended again. Still, but I say extended. It's probably indefinite, essentially.
Yeah.
Guilt, which is a fantastic game. If you're looking for a nice story-driven narrative, it's not very long. You could probably get through it in 8 hours or so. SteamWorld Quest, which Richie, I know you've played.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great game.
Great title, definitely. SteamWorld Heist, which is going to be a new addition to Pro. Because Heist was not on Pro before.
It was Dig 2 and Quest that we got.
So Heist is now being added to Pro, which would be interesting because I would like to try that. After playing through Dig 2, I'm quite invested in like the lore of the SteamWorld universe now. Grid, Stacks on Stacks still, and Serious Sam. Right, okay, let's have a look through chat once again. NBA, we've got NBA 2K20 at the moment, which came with Stadia. I'm not sure if we're going to get another NBA title. Expecting at least 30-minute long show and more games announced. Yeah, I said prior to the show I was expecting an hour, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm still stunned. Octopath came out of absolutely nowhere.
Yeah,
So that's now on. That's not on PS4, Xbox? Is it just?
It's just Switch and PC. Switch and PC only.
And Stadia now, because it is out now.
It's beautiful, beautiful that Square Enix are showing that JRPG support. I've said we need it. There are some diehard JRPG fans out there. I know there's some of our viewers are definitely in that boat, and like myself, absolutely. Yeah, Richie too.
They need to bring the Bravely Default series as well.
Oh my god, yes they do. Yes they do.
Because they're currently locked on 3DS.
So Miles is really happy. Miles Tremonti says in chat he was going to buy Turing Test. Massive win. Jinxage might buy a Google Pixel 4 XL. That's the marketing strategy. I am also considering a new mobile device. Perhaps we'll find out soon. Richie's just got one. What else have we got going down here? Tixelpip. SteamWorld Quest is my favorite pro game right now. Going to play some PUBG after the stream. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be jumping into PUBG.
Yeah, straight over. I'll tell you what I'm surprised with as well.
Yeah.
The timing of the releases. So when they said out now, it was actually out now because we've joked a few times in the past of games coming out on a particular launch day, and they seem to come out across the globe at very different time frames. So the fact that they've said PUBG is out now, and the rest of them, and if you check the shop, they're there minute within the second of the video going live.
You know what? I've just realised how great Google Stadia is for shadow dropping, because other things go like in press conference at E3, and it's out now. Everyone goes, "Oh my god, I can't wait to get home and spend 6 hours downloading that game."
Yeah.
Or you can put your phone and go.
Yeah, but before we even wrap up now, how many people have probably left the stream already, went straight to their app, clicked play PUBG, and are probably already in the lobby now, waiting to play.
I bought not Octopath, Get Packed during this stream.
You did.
Yeah.
Showed it off.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
You're going to claim straight away, Tom?
I'm probably going to get Packed immediately. Octopath. Octopath. You've seen it first, guys. First live footage. So I am very eager to play Octopath, but I might wait to see if that comes out as a pro deal because, again, as Tixelpip said in chat, very informative. Thank you so much. It's been on sale for $24.99 on other platforms for quite some time. Yeah.
I actually do
Anything
think,
else?
Apart from it being on sale on other platforms, I do think it's worth the price. I know a lot of people might be put off by the art style because it went for like a pixel art style, which makes the game look like an indie game. It's not. It's a full-fledged AAA title. You're going to get over 100 hours in it.
So let's quickly talk about what's included in the PUBG Pioneer Edition, which is the pro version that we're actually no. I'm going to stop. Let's before we get into that, let's talk about Crater, the very Fortnite-esque art style. Minecraft, almost like voxel style world where you've got like all those cubes out there in the real world. It clearly had overcooked mechanics in it as well. So it's obviously taken a lot of inspiration from some...
Yeah, kind of like a mixed match of like greatest hits.
Yeah.
Current cultural games. Yeah, so a lot of Overcooked. I got very vibes from The Sims in there as well when it showed you the different levels of the house being stacked. Obviously, the art style's Fortnite. Well, it doesn't look like there's much violence in it, but you never know.
I think over the next few years, we're going to see a lot of games go for the Fortnite aesthetic because Fortnite's the biggest game in the world still. People are going to copy the art style because it sells.
It's timeless. And actually looking at the textures on a lot of the scenes as well, it's got a very Minecraft feel to it. A lot of the blocks and the terrain is very Lego blocky as opposed to smooth terrain.
I'm just flicking through. There's some different like settings. It looks like almost like a city setting. What looks like almost an Indiana Jones inspired setting.
So
a jungle.
It said in the announcement, Aaron Hoffman-John said that it was very much about creativity and about coding and developing as well. So I'm just going to bore you just for a second, but as a computer science teacher, like teaching kids how to program, this absolutely blows my mind. Like if it is... From what I saw, there was a development console that came up. If it is to that sort of degree, I would love to start integrating that into lessons at school. Like,
I've said it before. Can you teach me? Can I come to your,
I'll sign up for that tutorial.
Oh yeah, exactly. there's a castle aesthetic. There's like a wintry thing. Although it looks like it's got some cherry blossoms, so maybe a bit of Japanese inspired there.
Yeah,
so
I mean, the name suggests it's just going to be anything like Minecraft.
Yeah.
If you're creative enough and you've got the patience, it looks like the world is your oyster. You can do what you want with it. But definitely looks fun. Didn't expect anything like that to come out of them, and how much it'll utilize the power of Stadia and the infinite servers. That's it. Because Minecraft obviously grew over time, and it's been limited to whatever console or platform it's on. This could just get bigger and bigger, and essentially turn into just a live world where everyone just keeps adding to it.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to Rick Tone in chat as well. Rick, Fallen Order, he hasn't watched any gameplay. He's been waiting for this moment.
Oh,
Rick! You lucky man.
I wish I hadn't bought it so I could have had it on Stadia.
That is going to be a hell of an experience for you, sir. You are going to love it. And honestly,
Here's the advantage you're going to have on Stadia that I didn't have playing on PlayStation. I was sat in here, my PlayStation's just there playing Fallen Order, and my fan was screaming. You're not going to get that on Stadia.
It's just because it was happy.
Star Wars!
All games. But you know what? It's the AAA titles mixed in with all the little tiny indie announcements we've got there. It's the catalog is really starting to be fleshed out with a mixed bag of variety. Which is what you want to appeal to that wider base audience. I'm really excited for that creator thing.
Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to go back and talk about what I was planning on talking about just for a moment, gents. So, PUBG Pioneer Edition, which is the version you get free for Pro. So anybody who has Pro right now, you can get on the app, find PUBG Pioneer Edition. That will be your free-to-claim version. Just done it. Literally. That's all it took. I now have the game. So, this is Battle Royale. It says, land, loot, and outwit your opponents to become the last player standing in a thrilling game experience full of unexpected adrenaline-pumping moments. This bundle includes the PUBG base game, obviously, the Survivor Pass Cold Front, so I'm expecting that's another map, another scenario, and probably some additional gear with it, and also the Stadia Premiere set, which is a purely new skin set for the game as well. So, interestingly, probably not going to be able to see this. You get a Stadia parachute for dropping in, so a nice big parachute with the Stadia logo on the top of it right there. Everybody could see you've got that, and also some Stadia gear as well, including a Stadia frying pan.
Did they mention anything about cross-platform play?
I heard whisperings that PUBG is cross-platform. If anybody can confirm in chat, I would love to know. Otherwise, we'll do our research. But obviously, time and essence. There are a lot of add-ons you can purchase for PUBG. A lot.
I can imagine. As with every Battle Royale customization based game as well.
And that's where they'll make a good bit of money on that as well. So again, smart choice being the first Battle Royale to make it to Stadia right there.
Yeah. I think I'm glad they called that because Chris, you were saying during the podcast you think PUBG's like in terms of mind shares dropped off a lot, especially with Call of Duty. Why do I always forget what's it called? Warzone. Fortnite obviously absolutely crushing it. Apex Legends. Kind of fallen away. Yeah. And this is why I went for PUBG because this gives it a new lease of life.
All right. I've just bought Monopoly.
Do not pass score. Do not collect £200.
It'll be worth it if I can pass it and get my £200 back. So £7.50 is a steal. It's something I could play with the family.
When's the sale end on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all it did.
Miles did say, sorry, gents, I'm just going to interrupt you there. Miles has just said in chat as well, PUBG is cross-platform. It is confirmed cross-platform. So
awesome.
Yeah, you'll be able to play with PC players. I'm assuming.
Get our ass kicked.
Yeah, but think about it. All of the pro players who are dropping in with their Stadia parachutes right now, everybody can see that. Everybody in PUBG can see that.
They're going to hunt them down.
And they're going to hunt them down and kill them.
So at the moment on the pro sales, we have Darksiders Genesis. I think that's new. Monopoly, Division 2, and Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Yeah.
It's only going to get bigger as the 2-3 months tick over. But as I said, can we talk about Wave Break?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course we
Wave
can.
Race.
I love Wave Race. 80s vibe, Gokhan. Again, I've not played a game that looks like that since PlayStation days. So if it hits the right price point, I've got really fun vibes out of it. Like I said, we don't have a kart racer yet on Stadia, so smashing your friends in a speedboat with some 80s synth pop going in the background.
Get ready for some pro skateboarding.
Pro skateboarding.
That's the tagline.
I mean, we've seen before, haven't we? Like, we've got a load of ultra realistic racing sims so far. The Crew 2 is the closest thing to the arcadey style, but as you said, Chris, there's no arcade racer, so this is definitely something that we desperately needed.
Now I'm having a closer look at it. This isn't just an arcade racer. This seems almost a weird cross between Wave Race and Tony Hawk's.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. That was interesting. All right, Get Packed has also been purchased, so we are
and
2 down.
Where was it? The Gaslight 100 is asking you, Tom, can you play Monopoly local multiplayer with one controller?
Can you play?
Surely,
surely there'll be AI. Surely you can play against AI. Now, one thing I know historically is that AI in Monopoly is a bastard. Like you are. Yeah.
They always get Park Lane when you're sat camping Mayfair.
Yeah.
No, I don't just hate that.
I wonder if they have different boards. Or different boards could be DLC.
Yeah, we've theorized about like a Monopoly board to people in the UK is very, very different to those around the world.
Yeah,
but I'm sure they'll mix it up.
Currently going through my friends list. Playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
I might have to jump. I might have to actually jump in myself there.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll all check it out. Can we also do a special shout out to our very own Mr. Tom for being on the video?
Hello.
Yeah.
You recorded it. You kept it secret to some people.
I did.
You were there, my friend, on the showcase live out to the entire world. How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm gonna do a bit of a shameless self plug right now, and I'm going through the video to find it right there. So there's a few people I recognize from the community there. Obviously, shout out to Megatron X. She made it in there. Shout out to Scarlet Streamer as well, Carly on Twitter too. There's a lot of people in there who I'd like to reach out and just talk about their experiences with it. Obviously. This has been kept in the works for a little while. I talked about it to some of the content creators behind the scenes, but it's nice to see how they've used it. Actually, it's very nice to see how they used it. So
wait till you read the comments. And
there we go. Oh yeah, look at a beautiful stop right there.
Yeah, it was cut together well, but they seem to keep always cutting back to Destiny.
A lot of Destiny.
They've got the most footage for it.
There's some Division 2.
Yeah. But that's what jumped out at me while we was watching it. It always seemed to cut back to Destiny. It's like I think it could have been better if they mixed up the games a bit more.
We got some Sam Show in there as well, which is nice. Nice to see Sam Show represented still.
Do you think Nick nicked it from our stream?
Didn't look like it.
Hey, there he is.
Absolutely.
You're delayed, remember, Richie. I thought the exact same thing, but for everyone else, I think you must have paused on it a while back.
It's nice to see. It's nice to see it come back.
But I think there's nothing we've majorly missed out there, is there?
No.
Well, actually, there is one thing we missed. I did say if there was a tie in our little pizza bet, actually had to buy us all pizza. And there actually was. Me and Chris.
There was a tie. Actually, you owe all of us pizza.
Well, a promise is a promise.
Absolutely.
If you make a promise, I just made it for her.
Couldn't agree more. Chris Torres, Destiny is a fun game. Yeah, Destiny is definitely a fun game. And one thing I will say as well is we are expecting another expansion at some point in the next few months, probably, for Destiny. So there will be that there. Just quickly scrolling through chat before we start wrapping things up, gents. Some discussion back and forth about how Stadia is being like advertised amongst the community. All I have to say is at the moment, a lot of support has to be put out there for Stadia because there's a lot of negativity about it. We don't deny that the games that are on Stadia are, in their own essence, fantastic. Like we're not just exclusively talking about Stadia as a platform, but we're looking at the titles that come with it. But a lot of comparison has to be made to try to convince some of the naysayers as to why Stadia, I suppose. We won't get too much into that debate, though. That's not what this is for. I
mean, we covered it on this week's podcast that, yes, we wholly admit, like, it's great to get some new games. The library back catalogue needs fleshing out with older titles, and the fact that they're starting to bring some great AAA titles across, that bodes well for the future.
I'm happy they're focused on newer titles here, and mainly things that we didn't know were coming.
Yeah, there's a good few surprises in there. But yeah, I'm happy. I enjoyed it. Obviously, didn't get as many crazy predictions as we flung out yesterday.
I will point out that that supposed 4chan leak.
Oh, that was terrible.
How bad was that?
Never trust 4chan.
Was
there anything right in the leak?
I don't
think there was there? I don't think
PUBG, I think, was on there.
It was Fortnite.
Yeah.
I think it was Fortnite and PUBG. And maybe EA was in there. I can't remember.
Even the clock's right twice a day.
Yeah.
All right. Let's conclude. There's one more game we need to talk about before we finish this off, gents. Ember, the funny little firefighter game where you have to
overcooked / firefighting.
Yeah, so essentially, you and your team of crack firefighters, I guess. Your crack team of firefighters. You're doing it for the likes. You're doing it for it's a bit like Uber meets hence Ember. Uber meets firefighting.
I've just seen John on the John again, and he's got his boxes up.
Yeah.
No wonder he needs saving. He can't even go to the toilet properly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's got more worries that going on in his life. But,
again, I could see quite a bit of fun coming to titles like this as well.
It's got quite a VR vibe to it as well, do you not think?
Yeah.
Like the first person.
That could work VR. It's the fact that the gun's floating, it almost looks like the arm stops like you do in VR when you're not in it.
Interesting.
It's very fun though, another game. Very similar in that same vein as Get Packed is going to be and Overcooked as we've alluded to. But yeah, May 21st, so again, not too far away. We've got a massive influx today. We've got some big games coming later in the month. We've got the games they announced, which we guess they're going to probably give us dates for the E3 stuff in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Things like FIFA and stuff and Jedi Fallen Order, the Lured 2. They've got to give us the updates for them probably in June time at the E3 Games event. Which again, like I said, is only 6-7 weeks away, and we might all still be in lockdown by then. So
I'm absolutely convinced that the reason this Connect happened is because of E3 not happening. So they've released some stuff now because they knew they need to get some news out there. I think maybe the next one will be bigger.
Yeah.
What I did really appreciate as well is the speed of it. I know we were hoping maybe for a little bit of a longer video. However, in terms of the pace, I thought it was
rapid.
Like with any score points, it was rapid. Yeah,
I've had some thoughts about that. We as content creators often see the statistics behind the scenes about engagement on videos when they're out there, and we know that roughly, people who do watch content typically only digest things for 15-20 minutes, no matter the length of a video. So I think that fits just right in there. Obviously, these are the guys. This is Google we're talking about. They know what happens behind the scenes. They know what works and what doesn't when it comes to YouTube in particular. They have the data. They have the biggest amount of data they could possibly look at. They have all of the data. So, of course, they're going to know how to do this.
Just look at the length of the video. 16 minutes and 32 seconds. Is that the premium time duration for people's attention spans?
It's noted. It's written down on my notepad. Next video release from Sounds of Stadia will be 16 minutes and 32 seconds long. It's going to be a very quick podcast, gents.
We're going to release it every single day, just cutting the chunks.
Yeah.
But I think
I've left excited. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I think I might have been a bit more annoyed by how short it was, and bear in mind there was basically a straight up Doom advert in there as well.
Yes.
Taking up some of the time. If it wasn't for the announcement of another Stadia Connect is coming in the summer.
Okay.
I'm okay with what we've got, and I know we're getting more. That's what I wanted.
So when do we get?
Going into today was the fact that we would leave upset or disappointed or angry in some cases, and I'm
pizzaless.
Or pizzaless, yeah.
We are still pizzaless, Chris and Richie, both of you. I am definitely pizzaless because I didn't even come close.
You only missed out by 1 point.
So do we extend the pizza bet and do we move this on to summer, or
we'll do a new one for the summer?
We'll do a new one for summer.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll consume many pizzas between now and
June. Oh
yeah.
So. It's not like we can't afford to buy our own pizzas, is it really? I know pockets are a bit dry and like wallets are a bit empty at the moment.
Speaking of, patreon.com/Sounds of Stadia. You can support us in our pizza fascination for as little as 78 pence or $1 to everyone stateside.
Yeah. So when do we see Fallen Order?
Tomorrow. No, I'm
coming soon.
I don't know. I was going to say in a galaxy far, far away, but
I don't know. I kind of think it was mainly name dropped a few images. I think we'll probably hear more. I'm going to predict a release date in the next Connect.
Okay. Supposedly,
my guess would be
probably back end of the year.
Yeah, if they're working on some kind of potential new game plus for other platforms, they might tie it in with the release of like a new game plus or any like cosmetics, or because I know EA was probably surprised by how well it was taken first of all, and now behind the scenes they've surely been working on it, tightening up the software, sorting them bugs and patches out. Maybe if people have been clamoring for new game plus since last year, so it could tie in with the launch of that across the board.
Is there any Star Wars films coming out in the near future?
No, just Clone Wars wrapping up on Disney Plus is about it.
Okay.
I was going to say that if there was a Star Wars film like winter, that might be the best time to drop it.
Well,
Star Wars.
We are only a few days away, gents, from Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. Ooh, is it tied into a nice little stealth drop at that point right there?
No,
might be a bit optimistic. I think
it's way too close. If you're going to do that, you don't have it in here.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
Obviously, it has to be said, it's great to finally have that announcement that EA is on board. I think that is huge. We've already talked about the impact of sports games coming to Stadia, but having EA on board guarantees big AAA titles. It guarantees it. There is no messing around with that.
And there's two they haven't announced.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Any final thoughts, gents?
Ashley's asking when we're doing a Spitling stream.
Spitling stream, the plan at the moment is possibly Friday this week. That is Friday the 1st of May. Pro Day.
Yeah.
Pro Day.
Happy Pro Day.
Happy Pro Day.
Well, I mean, my guess is with a list of new games coming out, we'll probably get some new streams up and running in the future.
We've just got 2 brilliant new stream games, with Get Packed and PUBG.
And Monopoly. Christ, come on. It's going down in Monopoly. Shit's going to happen. Shit's going to fly, man. That was me chucking my pen across the room.
I still like you guys, and I don't fancy being on stream for 12 hours.
Fair.
You could do it.
Fair.
You could do it. You could just bail out, Richie. You don't have to see the full...
No, you can't. Monopoly won't let you.
Can you save states in digital games of Monopoly then? I'll play it. We'll pick up tomorrow.
Tom, you got some homework.
That's what we need to figure out. It would also be nice to see that for a lot of online games as well, wouldn't it? Like board games and stuff. That would be something that surely that can be worked on behind the scenes.
Either way, we'll figure it out, right? We've got more content coming to you than ever before. The podcast, this week's episode, is still live. As I said, if you want to go back and hear our predictions and what we got right and what we got wrong, now you know the lay of the land. You can go back and laugh at our foolish ideas and blue sky thinking, but you know what? We had a great time. We had a blast. Thank you for everyone for tuning in and watching that throughout. Well, I was going to say throughout the week. Yesterday, it only went live yesterday.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. There was a lot more news sandwiched in with that episode as well. A good thing we probably want to touch on is Richie. We didn't mention it because of the Sounds of Stadia Super Saturday event over the weekend, but you had your new Let's Play series start with the amazing game of Lost Words Beyond the Page.
Yep, that's live every Saturday. Saturday morning comes live at 8 o'clock. That's replacing our Tomb Raider, which we wrapped the previous week. But the first episode's live. Second episode will be out this week.
Fantastic
content. It's exciting, and obviously we bring you the podcast every week as well, and any live shows that we can manage to script together and get around to as well.
Yeah, make sure to follow. Make sure to follow at Sounds of Stadia on Twitter as well for all the updates right there. If you do have some spare cash laying around, obviously, and you want to see some more content from us, we are seeing a growth in our Patreon tier over at patreon.com/Sounds of Stadia. You can sub to us over there for as little as $1 or 76p or 78p. Is it? Something like that.
78 pence.
78 pence.
Yeah.
All right.
Depending on how the market's tank over the next couple of weeks.
We've seen some wonderful support from you guys out there. Thank you so much for helping us continue to do what we do. We are having plans for boosting the Patreon tiers over there as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that too. All right.
We're just going to show off before we go as well. I want to buy Get Packed.
Hey, 3 for 3.
From purchase to play live.
well, I was thinking we always do purchase to play. One tap, fingerprint, scans it in. Because for purchase to play works great on a big game that has like 60 gig downloads and stuff.
Yeah.
However, with Get Packed, it's a case of just hitting it. You've got your play, tap, and the game's good to go.
Absolutely. So one final thing from me before we go. When Jedi Fallen Order comes out, guys, make sure just do it.
Oh, shit. Where did that come from? Oh, wow. That's it.
That's good. We are good. We are good.
Yeah, good. Brilliant.
All right.
May the force be with you, everybody.
May the force be with you, everyone. See you soon. Keep an eye on Sounds of Stadia. We will be letting you know about upcoming streams. That's all from me. Gents, should we say goodbye?
Yeah, I've been Chris.
I've been Tom. No. Can't even do it live.
Yeah, we've been
You're hosting this one, Tom. You go last. You end it.
CTR, Richard. Crash Team Racing.
Sorry.
All right.
We've been Sounds of Stadia.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.